Hello, this is Andy Hawbaker with 8Z Real Estate in Northern Colorado, and we're going to talk about the Fort Collins, Colorado real estate market. It is now August 2022, and I'm going to show you the most recent real estate data that we have, which was the closed sales in July 2022. So we're going to dive in there. We're going to talk about all of the exact numbers, so you don't have to listen to all the hype and the word of bubble and all the things like that that are out there. We're going to talk about what is actually happening in the Fort Collins real estate market, and at the end, I'll tell you what this really means to you. So let's dive right in here. Okay, so I've broken up condos and townhomes so you can see them each separately. So in Fort Collins, this is the number of new listings in July. There were 70 new townhomes and condos on the market, which is down 34% from 1 year ago. And there were 251 new homes on the market in July. So that's actually down 16% from the previous year, but that's quite a few new homes for Fort Collins alone. Okay, and then the number of closed sales. So there were 56 closed sales for condos and townhomes, and there were 177 single family homes. So this is down 33% and 37% from 1 year ago. So you can see that the market is slowing a little bit. There are less homes that are actually going under contract and selling as compared to 1 year ago. Let's look at the median sales price. That's what if you're a homeowner, you want to know what your home is worth and then what the values are looking like. The median sales price of a condo and a townhome for last month was $405,000. That's up 15% year over year. It's down just a little bit from last month. Honestly, on the townhomes, it was only a couple $1,000s. And then single family, the median price is $622,100, which is still up 14% from a year ago. Again, a slight drop from previous month's median price. Okay, so the original list price to the selling price for both single family homes and condos was 100%. That means that on average, the homes sold for the list price. So this is actually big news. It means that the market is softening a bit so that it's easier for home buyers. So you heard all those horror stories of homes going for 10% above ask price, 500,000, house going for 50,000 over the asking price, or even 100,000 over asking price in some cases. This actually dropped 3% for condos and 2% for single family homes. So we're at, you basically can get the house for the list price, which is a good thing for buyers. But if you're a seller and looking at this, that means you still are setting a good price and getting it. You're not necessarily selling for, way under, even though we are starting to see some price decreases. So of course, it's very important to price a home properly when you go to the market. Okay, now let's look at the average number of days on the market. Now for both styles of homes, it's 33. So that is up a little bit. It's actually up 13.8% for single family homes, but 33 days, really a home goes on the market, goes under contract, and it takes about 30 days for an appraisal and all those things to happen. So at 33, we're still at like historically low days on market. So that is very, very good information for both buyers and sellers. And then let's just look at the number of showings to pending. So there's actually no change year over year. On average, there's about 8 showings of a townhome before contract is accepted, and on a single family home, there are 10 showings before the contract is accepted. Okay, so what does all this mean to you? Okay, well, what we did see here is that in Fort Collins, Colorado, market's slowing a little bit, but this isn't the sky is falling. This isn't a bubble that's bursting. This is normalization. We're looking at a very normal market. 33 days on market is a very short time for a home to sell. So that means if you're a seller, you're still going to get, from this data, you're still going to get 100% of your asking price, and it's going to sell in 30 days. That is fantastic. It's still a very strong seller's market. A seller's market would be the amount of inventory on the market would sell in 4 to 5 months or less. And then over 6 months of inventory is when it becomes a buyer's market. So we're nowhere near that. This is actually a very strong seller's market still. However, the frenzy of 2020, 21, just the frenzy of post-pandemic home prices going for 10% above asking price, selling in a couple of hours. Now you can't sell your house in 2 hours probably. You need to price it right. You can't just make up any number. But for both buyers and sellers, there are huge opportunities out there. So don't believe the hype. Look at the data. If you have any questions about anything that was talked about here, please reach out to me directly at my website, which is andyhawbaker.com. Again, my name is Andy Hawbaker. I am a licensed realtor with 8Z Real Estate, Windsor, Colorado. Thanks a lot.